Hi, this is Adam from cinemagadgets.com. Right now, you'll probably notice that the sun is hitting me very hard. It's very harsh light coming from the sun. That's why we're talking about the topic for today, which is overhead scrims and butterfly scrims. Basically, when we're working outside, the main light source is the sun. And the nature of the sun is that it's a hard light. It's a point source light. And all this equipment that we have here is designed to control the sun so that we can use it the way we want to use it for our movie. So let's take a look at some of the hardware that we'll use to do lighting outside. For starters, we need stands. So for today, we've gone with these stands. And when you choose stands, you really have to get the right stand for the size of frame that you're using. Also, we've sandbagged these stands down so they're going to be very secure. If a gust of wind or something comes up, we really want to have our whole setup be grounded. Otherwise, it falls over, people get hurt. It's not a good situation. So that's that. After that, we have the actual frame that we're going to use. This particular frame is a 12 by 12 frame. We have frames in all different sizes. The smaller frames are called a butterfly, but typically if you're using 8-foot, 12-foot, or 20-foot frame, we call these overhead frames. So the overhead frame is made up of basically square tubing, corners, and ears. We also have the butterfly frames, which are smaller, and they come with a pin, the square tubing, of course, and then the 4 corner pieces. So after we have our frame set up, we get to choose what we want to put in the frame. There's lots of different materials that we can put in the frame. Some of these materials are diffusion materials. This particular frame right now has a highlight scrim in it. We have other choices like the like a poly silk, China silk, grid cloth. There's a lot of different types of diffusion that we can use. And basically what they do is if you look at me right now, the light that's hitting me is kind of soft. I'm evenly lit. I don't have any really dark spots and really bright spots. And to me, this looks like quality compared to just taking a camera out in the sunlight. Another type of material that we can put in these frames is bounce material. This particular one here is a Grifflon. There's other bounce materials that give slightly different looks. For instance, we have silver and gold lame, and we have checkerboard patterns. They all have a slightly different purpose, but the overall point is to bounce sunlight back onto our subject. And these are an excellent source of fill light. Another material that we can put in these frames is solid scrims. No light goes through these, so they're excellent for situations where you need to block out all the light. And then also, because it's black, it acts as a negative fill. If I stand next to this, the light will be hitting me from this side, but it won't be bouncing back on me, and it's a great way to get contrast out of your shots. Another piece of material that we could put in these frames is nets. This particular net is a single net scrim. We can also put a double net in here, and what these do is they knock down the intensity of the light without changing the quality of the light. A single net knocks the light down a half stop, and a double net knocks the light down a full stop. Basically, if you do a lot of video work and you shoot outside, eventually you're going to run into a situation where the sun is too harsh and you're going to get the typical amateurish look. And that's where this equipment comes in, and getting involved with it will improve the quality of your videos a lot. So check out this equipment at our website, cinemagadgets.com, and stay tuned for more videos.